Hey there guys, what is going on? It is RC Knockout and I am back with another video. Now in today's video, I want to show you guys the newest set of battery packs I bought for my brushless converted Losi 5T. So originally I was running Power Hobby 6000 milliamp 120C discharge rate soft case lipos. And if you watch the video where I was running this in the snow, for some reason it kept on either hitting an over voltage or a low voltage cutoff. And in the end, those batteries drained down to 9.3, I think, and 9.5 volts. So those batteries more or less were shot. I actually called Power Hobby and they had me send them back and they gave me the full refund. So with that money and some more, because it cost more than that, I went out and I gave Power Hobby a second chance because I'm not sure if the issue is on my end, like a user error, or if the issue is with the ESC, or if the issue is actually with their batteries. But I went out, and since they did give me the refund, they were nice enough to do that. I went out and I decided to go give their batteries another shot. So I went out and bought these Power Hobby 8000 milliamp. These are 130C discharge rate. So the previous ones I was running was 6000 milliamp, and they were 120C discharge rate. Now, I don't know how much of a difference those 10C will make between 120C discharge rate and 130, but the biggest difference between these and the other ones is not only are they 8000 milliamp compared to 6000, so they're 2000 milliamp larger of a pack. These are also hard case packs. The other ones were soft case packs, and I know I had people in the comments saying that soft case packs really do not like cold weather, and I was running this thing in very cold weather. That could have been part of the reason why they drained down so fast, and I was just told that hard case ones are much better insulated. That's why I decided to drop the extra money and buy some hard case packs. But now in total, between two of these packs, they're 4S packs, and these do still have the QS8 connectors, so it matches the connectors on my ESC, but it cost me a lot of money. They cost $330 for two. So the other ones I was running, those 6000 milliamp soft case packs, were $210 for two. So I just paid over $100 more. Now I'm going to be going through my settings on my ESC and making sure that I had that low voltage cutoff set. I'm pretty sure I did. I have a program card right here. I'm going to go back through the settings, make sure that that was set, because the last set of batteries went all the way down to 9.5 and 9.3 volts. So more or less they were shot. Like I know some people in the comments recommended I put it on a nickel hydride, like trickle charge, and then charge them back up to where the cells are actually within the that threshold, within that range where you can then actually put it back on a balance charge and charge them up. And I didn't think about that until after I already contacted Power Hobby, so they had me send them back. But nonetheless, I'm going to make sure that that's set properly, because if that is set properly, then I don't know what the issue was. It was definitely hitting some type of mode where it would cut all the power. It'd go down to like 20 or 30%. Then it would turn off, and then I didn't press anything, didn't touch anything, and then it would go back to full power again. So it was some type of over voltage mode. In my mind, that's what was going on. But I'm going to go through the settings. I just want to show you guys the newest set of batteries, and hopefully we don't have any issues with these ones because they were expensive. You know what, guys? I just opened up the batteries, realized I told you the wrong size. For some reason, I was thinking I bought 8,000 milliamp. These are actually 9,000 milliamp batteries. But they are 130C discharge rate. So let's take them out. So, yep, 9,000 milliamp, 130C discharge rate, 4-cell packs with the hard cell cases. Now, the one thing I want to do, and I'm probably just going to do it on camera real quick, I'm going to go through my Power Hobby program card settings and make sure I set this right, because number 3 is the low voltage cutoff, and I should have had that set for auto, which is intermediate. So there's auto low, intermediate, and auto high. I actually went and looked up on my phone to see what the actual settings are for the Hobbywing Max 5, and if you look, if this will focus, number 3 is low voltage cutoff, and default is auto intermediate, and that's what it should have been set at. There's a few different tables for Hobbywing ESCs, it seems like, but all of them show that low voltage cutoff is number 3. So I'm going to go through the items and make sure that they're set at the right parameter value, because I don't think that's what the issue was. I think it was hitting some type of limp mode for some other purpose, and I don't know why. Another thing I might do, I might turn the ESC thermal protection up to 257, though. I might do that while I'm in there. So one thing I might actually do, I might actually turn the braking up, disconnect this servo altogether, and see how it runs actually without the braking servo. Because that could have been another reason why it was hitting that limp mode, was because these are super, super high voltage servos. It could have been draining battery running this servo. So I might actually unplug it, at least temporarily, turn the braking power up to 100% on this, and see how it feels. Because my worry was it would cause way more strain on the system using the engine or sorry, not the engine, using the brushless motor and the ESC for the braking duties, but it might be better to do that than have issues with the thing going into some type of limp mode because it's, drawing too much amps or too much voltage. I want to hook these batteries up real quick and make sure that I had all my settings set properly. All right, guys, I got the program card hooked up. Turn on the ESC. Okay, so going through all of the settings, and that's that servo making all that noise. Going through all the settings, number 1 is running mode, which is forward, reverse, and brake is number 2. So item number 1, value 2, that's correct. Then we can go to item number 2. Item number 2 is set at value number 1. Item number 2 is auto calculation for lipo cells. So if that'll focus, lipo cells, auto calculation, keep that there. Number 3 is a low voltage cutoff. Item number 3 is set at 3. So low voltage cutoff is item number 3. Go over to option number 3, and that is auto low voltage cutoff. Auto intermediate. So I had that set at the correct setting. So as for anyone that thought I had it set improperly, that is not the case. I did have the low voltage threshold set at the default setting, so that doesn't make any sense. The one thing I might change, I might go ahead and change the ESC thermal protection up to, so that's item number 4. I might change it from 221 up to 257. So that would be change the value to value number 2, then press OK. Then motor thermal protection, that's set at 1, which is disabled. Motor rotation, we're going to keep that counterclockwise, which is what it was already set at. Number 7 is the BEC voltage, which I have set at 7.4, and that's item number 2, or option number 2. Max brake force, I actually have that set at number 9, and number 9 is actually disabled. But I might actually turn that up to 100%. Then our max reverse, I'm going to actually do that right now. I'm going to set that to value number, let's see, value number 8 for the max brake force. Okay, so item 8, value 8, then press OK. And that now has our braking force set to 100%. And our reverse force should be set to number 2. 9 and 2, that's 50%, which 50% is the highest option available for the Hobbywing Max 5, which I don't really like. I wish you could go up to 100. I believe I have the punch mode set at default, which is 3. Yes, we're going to leave that at 3. And then drag brake should be set at 0, which is 1. So yeah, guys. And then we can just go ahead, turn it off. And yeah, I had all the settings set properly. So why? I guess I'll just have to keep a closer eye on the battery packs. But I just want to show you that, guys, that I did not have it programmed improperly, which I've showed videos on how to use a program card. That's pretty bad if I show how to use a program card to people and then I mess it up myself. I go through the settings multiple times when I actually go do this. So I make sure I turn the ESC off. I go back through it to make sure I reprogrammed everything properly or reset it. So I really didn't think I made a mistake on the low voltage threshold or having the low voltage turned off. So I just still don't know if it's an ESC problem or a battery problem, but I cross my fingers we do not have that issue again because these batteries are way too expensive. But that's really weird that it was going into some type of limp mode. It didn't trigger the low voltage because in my mind, if it triggered low voltage, it should have been beeping and it should have cut power to probably, 20%, and then it should have just stopped moving. At some point, it did stop moving, but I think it's just because the batteries didn't have enough voltage to even push the machine anymore. So it should not have come back to full power without me unplugging the batteries and actually turning the thing back on. That's the only way you should be able to get around low voltage mode. And then sometimes right after you do that, it'll trip the low voltage again. But that's not the case. That's not what was happening. So I don't know exactly what's going on. Just let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video with this RC car. Later.